In this video, I'm going to talk about a book I read for my language class. The book is called The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. This is a realistic novel set in 1941 after the Great Depression. The events in The Bluest Eye are memories from Claudia and Frida, two sisters whose family, to help financially, took into boarders, Henry and Pecola. Pecola was a black little girl who suffered from abuse, both physically and verbally. Her father and her mother had a terrible life. Charlie, Pecola's father, was abandoned by his parents when he was little and was raised up by his aunt, who ended up dying. He went looking for his dad once, but he turned him down. Pauline, Pecola's mother, has a lame foot and has always felt isolated from the rest of the world. She works for a white family which she considers perfect and hates her own. Both of Pecola's parents seem to punish Sammy, Pecola's brother, and Pecola for what they've been through. They suffered when they were little and they tend to repeat their parents' mistakes. Charlie tried to burn down the family house, and that's why Pecola had to leave. Pecola finds herself trapped in ugliness. She believes everything bad in her life happens because she's ugly and prays to get blue eyes, thinking with them she would be pretty and someone would love her. She's abused constantly, by boys and girls in school and by her parents, who beat her every time they can. Claudia and Frida sympathize with her and defend her. The three of them had adventures together, but then Pecola had to leave and return to her family. Sammy, as a way to avoid being abused, runs away all the time, leaving Pecola as a witness of her mother and her drunk father's quarreling. Pecola is once again underrated by a little boy who accuses her of killing his cat. One day, Charlie comes home to find Pecola washing the dishes and experiences different emotions, and rapes her only daughter, leaving her unconscious in the floor. When Pauline arrives and finds Pecola there, she does not believe her story and beats her. Pecola is now pregnant and goes to Southfield Church to ask for blue eyes, when she finds herself being tricked by him and into killing a dog he disliked. Claudia and Frida learn that Pecola is now pregnant with her father's baby, and unlike the rest of the community, they want the baby to live. The two of them decided to plant marigold seeds and say that if the plant lives, so will Pecola's baby. The plant doesn't grow, and Pecola's baby dies. The story ends up with Pecola going mad, believing she has blue eyes, and left isolated, living in her old world, and with her father dying alone. I too sympathize with Pecola because her life was miserable. She suffered a lot and didn't understand why. The only thing she could come up with is believing she's ugly and thinking if she were pretty, her life would change.